Hello, darling writers. I wanted to make a short video for you, and perhaps it will end up being an audio. I'm not sure at this point, just to kind of set you up for the right energy for doing this course, and also to make sure that you're in a good space to do it and have everything that you could possibly need. And because I created this and have an intimate understanding of what is there and available to you, I thought I would pass on my knowledge to make sure that it all runs as smoothly as possible. So, firstly, this course is a course that's going to teach you some writing skills, but is really focused on writing exercises that heal and empower you. So, this is really my background as an English literacy and literature teacher combined with my life coaching practice. And they've kind of combined into this creative baby where now I can teach you how to write in a way that is utterly transformational. So many of our writing skills and the tools at our disposal are quite intuitive and not too difficult to unpack, but sometimes we forget that these tools are available to us. So, what you're going to find in each of the lessons, I will briefly discuss the concept that we're looking at, and then you're going to have a mini writing lesson. And this mini writing lesson is just to teach you one simple writing tool. For example, we address using sensory imagery, and we don't really talk about it like you're planning to be the next Charles Dickens or anything like that. It's just so you're aware of the senses while you're writing. So, really, it's that simple. We have another one on using high modality language. So, how to use your level of certainty for a particular effect. So, they're just very little simple lessons that are a precursor to the writing task that we do. And that's because I believe that if we have opportunities to grow and learn, and if I have an opportunity to teach, I should definitely take it. And I would recommend listening to and engaging with those sections as much as possible. And the alternative is that you can skip it, but I wouldn't recommend that. I think you'll actually really love becoming more mindful of the writing tools that you can use. So, in effect, it's not a creative writing course or a copywriting course. It's about getting you to use language in a way that is effective for you as you're writing activities that will heal you, empower you, transform your life. And then after your mini writing lesson, that's when I give you an actual task to do. And it's really important that you do these tasks. And I recommend going in chronological order for the course. Not that you have to, but you'll find that each phase, each lesson is going to help you become more equipped for the following lesson. What I would say not to do is don't binge listen to the course, even if you're finding my voice really relaxing or you just want to see what's in it. I would recommend that you engage with each and every activity. And that's why you might find that you just do one a week. Or maybe if you have a bit more time on your hands at the moment, you could do one a day. And if you are super duper duper excited and want to put yourself through an intensive personal development program, you could do, say, one in the morning and one in the afternoon or evening. But you really want to allow enough time to become excited by what you discover and to let it all digest and let everything kind of like, let yourself acclimatize to this new you that is going to emerge. Now, in terms of your setup for this, one of my favorite parts of this course is that you can really do it anywhere. And you don't have to feel like you need to be in like a perfect location, because some of the writing exercises, it's actually pretty cool when you're somewhere that would normally be a little bit bland for yourself, or maybe it's a little messy or chaotic, um, or maybe it's clinical. Wherever you are, all these activities are going to work. However, this is your very special, sacred time that you've invested in for yourself, and I I think it would be just lovely if you do want to have some beautiful rituals around this writing course, and that can include where you are taking the course, where you're listening, and where, especially, you are writing. You want to make sure that wherever you are, you're in a position to write, of course, and to do so in a way where it is safe, you feel comfortable, where your back can be in alignment and you're not contorted so much as to build a terrible pattern of thinking around the last time you hand wrote and what happened to your spine as a result. So make sure if you are going to curl up in bed and write every evening that you are stretching and making sure that you are looking after your body as well. I know when I do my writing, I could honestly fall into it for hours at a time. And so I know all about being in these cozy but not so good for your back positions. And you can set up with like a beautiful beverage, and I'm going to show you a few recipes later in the course of drinks that I might use, drinks that I might drink while I'm writing or throughout my day that really mix it up. So, not your usual black tea and milk, although that is a favorite of mine. We're going to look at some really fast ways to make yummy chai lattes and my poor man's or lazy girl's smoothie, or green smoothie, and a sexy coffee as well, a quick sexy coffee, and I'll show you my favorite brand that gets the job done. So have like a beautiful beverage while you're writing as well, and that can be really calming. And if you have one, you might want to use a notebook, and it can be your favorite notebook, the notebook that maybe you were saving for a special occasion, or maybe your not so favorite notebook that is now going to transmute into the most important notebook of your life. And of course, you can type, and I love typing as well. There is a very powerful hand mind pen connection that we can cultivate, but one of the benefits of typing is that if you're inclined to want to share this and you just want to be able to get it from your computer into the world, you'll have that opportunity and it'll be nice and easy for you. But I would still recommend every now and then doing some handwriting. I'm really I'm content in this moment because I'm in my office and I can hear my husband changing the bin, and it's causing some clanking, and I don't know if you'll hear it, but sometimes when I hear that domestic chores are happening, I'm just so happy. Okay, so create a sacred space. Set an intention for yourself before you do your writing, and a great intention is just to be open. Just be open to good things happening and great things happening in the future as a result of you engaging in this course. And you might be arriving to this course feeling a range of emotions. Maybe you're super motivated, but maybe you're also anxious, and maybe this feels like maybe this is the last chance for you. Maybe it feels like this was like your Hail Mary, I think is the term people use, and you were just hoping that this would be enough to change the direction of your life or the state of your mood at the moment. So, however you come into this, set an intention that you're open to good things happening as a result of participating, and also make sure you play 100%, which means you just do all the activities. And when you do it, don't worry about being good at it. Okay? It's not like that. You don't have to think about being good or whether it's good enough. It's all about honesty, and it's all about you just writing what is intuitive to you. If you have any questions throughout any part of the course, you can ask in the comments or you can send an email to hello@beckyshort.com. I will answer and I will support you as I can. Even if you're not in the full blown mentorship writing experience, I will certainly answer any questions. And after teaching for a decade, 12, 13 years, I know that everybody is going to learn differently and will need extra examples and support, and that is something that I'm willing to give. And you'll find as well that extra resources are going to appear in the course as you're doing it, and I'll alert you to that happening. And that will just be little tidbits that I think you might really, really love. All right, so that's really all I wanted to say before you go ahead and get started. There is a little ebook version of this that's at the bottom of the course homepage. So if you do want to just have it in front of you, you could always download that, print it out as well. And all the audio recordings, you'll receive a link. So if you want to listen to them in their entirety without them being broken up based on the activities and the lessons and the discussion points, you'll also have access to that. So if you did want to go for a walk while you're listening and then arrive back home and do your writing there, or do your writing when you're out and about, that way you can listen to it and it's more of an audio experience. So that will be available to you as well. All right, all the very best, and I'm so proud again that you are here and that you are partaking, and the exercises you are doing are absolute pure magic. Some of them tried and tested again and again with huge effect, with transformational effect, and some as well that I have engaged with myself and invented myself and have found it to be extremely powerful and inspiring in my lowest, darkest of times. So I know that you're going to feel that too. Okay, all the best, and I will see you in the course.